Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I'm thankful you're here with us. We're looking at biology and worldview, and this is lesson number 4 on that. We're glad you're here with us. Check out our other videos, subscribe, hit the bell notification. So we're looking at Genesis 1 and 2 as a Christian look at worldview, as opposed to mainly secular worldviews, even though Judaism and Islam would also have a creationist view of worldview, of mankind, biology. Hinduism would have something like that, but Hinduism, Buddhism would have a reincarnational aspect and not really one life and then a final judgment. It's pointed out a man wants to die, and after this, the judgment. They would not believe that at all. And so in Genesis 1, you see the origination, first of all, of male and female on day 6. I was looking at a paper not long ago about 1,500 biological differences between male and female. And if you just think about it, if you stop, there's just a lot of differences between male and female, but yet they work together to produce life. And it's not just of men and women, it's of 800 mammalian species and other species as well. Some people will look at maybe at a seahorse or penguins or something and try to see there's exceptions to the rule. Well, that just proves the rule, that the rule is overwhelmingly that it obviously takes male and female for reproduction. So if evolution was true, you would have times where there would be partial men, partial women, and reproductive processes just could not exist at all, because it is such a precise undertaking. And so as it is even with our life, if your cardiovascular system's not fully formed, if your nervous system's not fully formed and all this, it's a precarious, your respiratory system, your digestive system, gastrointestinal system, all of these things have to be functioning. I think I may have mentioned your neural system, nervous system, for you to be a human being. And that's known as syntropy, that closed systems, S-Y-N-T-R-O-P-Y, syntropy, that closed systems are all or nothing propositions. Your car may look great, but if it's missing a carburetor back in the day, or fuel injection, it's not going anywhere. It may look great, but if it doesn't have a gas tank, it's not going anywhere. Or if it has a defective gas tank or a half a gas tank with, and it's not closed in. And so 1,500 differences between male and female. And so in a worldview, you would have males have certain things that God created them to do, females certain things God created them to do. Whereas in an evolutionary view, it would just could all be disjointed, and you wouldn't have this instruction of 1 Peter chapter 3, of Ephesians chapter 5, of 1 Timothy chapter 2, and 1 Corinthians 11, talking about Deuteronomy 22:5. There are certain things of male and female, even the curse, Genesis 3, males had certain parts of the curse, females had certain parts of the curse as well. So we can see how biology, from an evolutionary viewpoint, first of all, the only way anybody's ever even attempted to make sense of it to me in a rational discussion is by saying, well, have you read the studies of this person or that study and this peer-reviewed study? Now, I do always like to bring up, study the peer review process and all of the problems with the peer review process, first of all. And secondly, they're still not answering specific questions. If you were to get a multi-dimensional look at a human body, they went through the different strata of the different levels of the skin, the different ligaments, the different muscles, the different skeletal structures, the different vascular structures, and everything that's needed. And if I was to say, well, what did this look like? Your foot, what did this look like at, 100,000 years ago, whatever the case is? What did it look like 1 million years ago? What did it look like 10 million years ago? Where did these structures, and can you show me specifics? They tend to paint in broad generalities, from a picture from a whale to human or something. But when you get down to the specifics of it, and then, okay, so, and then if they'll just not go fast, if they'll say, well, the whale did this, okay, how did it survive? How did it eat? How did it procreate? Was it just one whale? Was it a bunch of whales? Why do we still have whales? On and so forth. Whether in some departments of evolution wouldn't say we come from whales at all, but whatever case is, you can do this, you know, whatever. Say, you tell me, but let's spend 45 minutes and be willing to stop and answer these questions. And it's really impenetrable. And so biology and worldview, again, you've got created by God, and life comes from God. If God loves you and wants everybody saved, and he wants to continue life throughout all eternity, or everything's very temporary and death reigned by sin, but they wouldn't believe that. And life is short, nasty, and brutish. Anyhow, God bless. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos. Hit the bell notification when you subscribe. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.